Hello everybody. So in this video, as if you read the title, we are going to be changing your VTOL's player name. Obviously this is in case you want to like change your name, like if you meant to have it as something else or you just want to change it just because. I'm going to show you how. And I've already done it and I've already played around with it, so I can also show you something else that I did. But to start it off, you want to make sure VTOL's closed. And then you do wind R and then you do app data. Mine's already here. I don't know why. So when you press OK, can I make this bigger? No, I can't. So when you press OK, it'll open up and then you see all your app data files. Now, you're going to look for Boundless Dynamics, which is the brand company that made VTOL. You're going to click it, open it to where it has VTOL VR. Then you're going to double click it again, do it again for save data, and then now you see pilots. Now this is obviously going to keep all your pilot information and whatever. So when I double click this part was supposed to be mentioned way earlier, but I had mentioned it later on the video, so here's it now. Also a quick thing, please Control C your file before you edit it, Control C and paste it somewhere else. Because if you don't know what you're doing and then you end up doing something you didn't mean to, you might break the file, or VTOL might delete the whole file and like make it refresh. I had that happen to me, but I did save my file before that happened, but that's because I was doing something else, which I'll get on later on. Open on my other window. I have it opened in VS Code, Visual Studio Code, which is, I suggest you having it to do this. So as you can see, this is my first one. Now I already changed the name. It used to be something else. It used to be RAS, which I think was because I used to have a name, username like that. So I was able to change it to Motion. Why did I change it to that? I don't know, don't ask me. So if I do Control F and then I do this one, you can see this is my other one. This isn't needed. I'm just showing you this because this is another save, another pilot save for when you have other pilots. But if we go back to Motion, we're gonna go back here. So all you have to do is just delete this, rename it, and then save it. Control S to save, and then you close this, and then you open up VTOL, and then it'll be there. I recommend opening it via mod loader, so you can actually control, or so you can actually look without having to, use your VR and all that. And I'll show you the mods for that. The mods, right now. Here you go. So flat screen 2, and then you can have this one. I think this is for when you use a joystick, but you mainly need flat screen 2. When you open up mod loader, which I already have mine opened, you'll look for it and then you'll make sure to enable it. So we're gonna scroll down to or Control F and then the other pilot name, and let's add that's accept to that, and then Control S to save. So if we go here, you can see it saved, and that really should be it. So now I'll tell you about the second thing. If you want to transfer your data to your other pilot, like let's say your configurations or all that stuff you made with your other pilot, maybe even your hours your hours too as well, it's possible. Now if you do this carefully, nothing won't happen. I was testing it out, so obviously that's when I said that that's when VTOL removes it'll remove the whole thing. That's what happened. It removed all the pilots and all that, but since I had the save, I copied and pasted the save back into this folder, into the app data folder, and then I was able to have everything still because I saved it. To do this, it's fairly simple, and I didn't understand it at first because I'm not really a coder. I don't know if that has to matter or anything. I just played around and I actually figured it out. So I'll also show you that too. Now, how I transferred all of this data from my other pilot is fairly simple. I don't think I'm gonna really care if how much hours it has, just as long as it's saved. So first things first is if you scroll all the way down, there's supposed to be 4 brackets here, but I deleted the other 2 because they were red, and it still worked fine. So you just want to make sure to keep those till the end, and then, from there. So we're gonna go all the way back to the top, or correction, we're gonna go back to the thing. From where this bracket, you're gonna just make sure you're clicked to there. Go all the way up, and then where it says vehicle, you're gonna shift left mouse click and then Control C to save this. And then you're going to go back all the way down here. And then from where it starts from vehicle, you're going to select all of it to where it stops. For me, I kind of already, you already get the point. I already transferred it. So until it gets to the end, and then you'll copy and paste it. And then I don't remember what configurations I exactly did for this one, but I think as long as these brackets are okay and aren't red, you should be fine. And then save it, and then it works. It worked fine for me. It should work fine for you. I think you can also use this to get very detailed in colors for your pilots. Like I might actually play around with this stuff right here for my other pilot. But to show you if it actually worked, we're gonna load it back up, and then you'll see from there. I really want to make this video because I wouldn't want people to fall into the same thing, because when I was looking at it for myself, some people didn't explain it too much, and also some people didn't give precautions that if you do this or something like that, you could have the potential ability to lose everything without saving or whatever. So activate flat screen here. Now F10 hides this, and F9 is supposed to hide that, but it's frozen right now. This is also how I check if my mods are working too, for my wingman stuff, or RWR and all that. And then when I go to select pilot, you're gonna see motions right there, so you see all that. And then here's my other one. Now specifically for the second one, if I do select pilot, and let's go to the FA26, I go to operation, you see I have 100% completed, but I still need to complete this one. And you can also see the hours too, which is, oh my god, that's a lot. This one, 6 minutes, by the way. If I go here, you can see it actually worked, as I have this too. This took me a while, definitely wouldn't take 6 minutes. And then if I also go here, I think I have more completed here. Okay, here we go. So I confused myself. So yeah, see, I did all these on my other one, except for this one.